Hey peeps, good day wherever you are, good evening anywhere you are, and good afternoon anywhere you are. Welcome to Adorable's Corner, where the sensible reigns. It's the maiden edition of my experience. Yes, I'll call it again, my experience. I'm your host, Ayobami Elizabeth Ido, where we share different experiences of others. We learn from it, we tell our stories, we advise each other, and we really look out for each other. Really beautiful. I came with a very beautiful story today. It's the story of a grown woman. When I heard it, I was really touched. I was touched. I was moved to tears. But you know what? I just had to hold myself. If I cry, what will she do? She who is the bearer of the burden. Don't forget, a problem shared is a problem half solved. Yes, thank you for joining me, and I hope you'd keep it a date with me every week so that we can learn together. My name is Adelola. I'm a Muslim. My both parents are Muslims as well. I got married to my husband. He's a Christian. At the point when I met him, I was told not to marry him by my family members. I refused them because people say love is blind. I never foresaw what they were saying. It told on me. It's really telling on me presently. As at the time we got married, we had 3 kids. Before then, I was actually not too informed about the genotype thing. But at the long run, we decided to do it separately and submit to each other. He gave me his, and it read AA, B positive. I gave him mine. Mine is AA, O positive. Right? People would tell us we're good to go. We would have no problems. Little did they know, we had series of problems. And there are still problems currently. We have 3 kids. Into the marriage, 2 of the kids were falling ill recurrently. Later, I discovered the 2 first kids were SS, sickle cell carriers. What do? I was confused. I was depressed. And everything else you could think of. But I fought it. I tried my best. I fought it in prayers because we were attending a very prayerful church together. But trouble struck. The two first kids were in their university. My first son was in his final year. My second born, that was a girl, was in her third year in the university. To cut the whole story short, I lost the two of them within 6 months of interval. The first girl died. She died on her birthday in the month of May, like a day to her birthday. And the second son died 6 months later. This second son happened to be my first born. He died 6 months later. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Naturally, my husband hated me. He picked quarrels because he said it was the doing of my family, because they decided to get back at him for making their daughter a Christian. I tried my very best to appeal to him. He disagreed with me, and he said I must be the cause of the struggle in the marriage. Our home that used to be filled with laughter and joy became an unbearable abode where we could no longer live together peacefully like we used to. After that, he now told me that I must be the SS carrier, whereby I decided to call up a meeting so that his family members could help me appeal to him, so we go to the same hospital where we know nobody and have our blood group and genotype tested. He disagreed. I know him. He's a very adamant person, and I know him for that. But I didn't look at that. I still chose to follow him in marriage. He disagreed all the way till we got separated. Don't forget, I have just a child left. We're living in separation, but I don't want the child to know what's going on or what was actually going on between the two of us. I wanted to pretend like we're still good together. I'd call him, check up on him. Each time I call him, he keeps shouting at me. He would just ask me, "Then why did you call? Why have you called? What do you want?" And I chose to stomach all this. I'd look after him. I'd even force my way to the house. We contributed money and built together. He would force me out. I'd return again just because I still care for him. But each time he kept doing that, I felt embarrassed, but I kept my embarrassment to myself until something happened. Last year, a friend of mine called, someone who has always been a friend to our family called. he told me my husband was ill, and I decided to put a call through to him. He told me he's just but fine. I asked his son and the only child that I know he has, that's my only boy, to give him a call. He did not even pick up the phone. Some days later, I actually was at my place of work when I got a call from his brother that the husband I'm hoping, praying, and really willing to go back to, despite all odds, has just passed on. It's so bad that I couldn't even pull myself together. Something really surprised me, and I knew he is just who he is to me, to his family as well. Imagine his elder brother asking for his date of birth, his age. Imagine. This is someone who I expected them to be so close. Although I know who I have as a husband. He doesn't want to be close to anybody, but I always try and force him, even though his family members think it was my doing, to take him away totally from them, because I'm a Muslim and I married him as a Christian. At the venue of the burial, everything that we built together was stripped off me, including his cell phone. And his SIM card. Yes, don't be surprised. I said his cell phone and his SIM card. Now, my effort wasted. My years with him, nothing to show forth except my only boy. Learn from this. Yeah, this is the story of a very vibrant woman. I couldn't have known she's been through all of this, because she always tries to make herself happy. But sometimes she's moody. There's no way you remember all of this and it won't get to you, because somehow she came to realize that blood is thicker than water. Now, her family members, who she actually left behind all the years, they are the people she is seeing now, she sees now, and she might always see. The person she sacrificed for, nothing to show forth, not even a member of his family is rooting for her. Wow. I have picked mine. I hope you've picked yours too. What to learn from this? What to do if we see certain signs? Signs of hard-heartedness, strong head, closed-up character. I really hope we've learned something from this. I'd love to hear from you as well. If you have stories that you can share with us. Thank you so much, and I look to seeing you next time on My Experience. Don't forget, my name is Ayobami Elizabeth Ido. You can send me your stories on aylizy2018@gmail.com. aylizy2018@gmail.com. Like I would continue to say, this is Adorable's Corner where the sensible reigns. I won't leave you till I have told you this. Don't forget that grateful heart always cares.